Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Alright, just make sure my screen recorder is working and my microphone is working. And alright, let's start the video, everyone. Start now. Good afternoon or evening to everyone. This is me, Artist Invader, here with your Invader's winter news coverage for June 4th, 2020. If you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe, like, and share, and hit that bell button today and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more winter news content you can depend on. I'm the Artist Invader. Welcome to Invader's winter news coverage. Let's begin with your headlines for today's updates on Tropical Storm Cristobal in the Atlantic. Some more severe weather outbreaks are continuing. Enhanced risk of severe weather today, Day 1 outlook and Day 3 outlook. And coronavirus news. Let's begin with the latest top news for the nation. Let's begin. Let's go to the coronavirus cases. Right now, worldwide confirmed cases, we have over 6,416,828 confirmed cases and over 382,867 deaths so far. Right now, the United States is stealing the highest confirmed cases with 1,903,059 confirmed cases and 109,284 deaths so far. You can see the United States is really close to hitting 2 million cases. So we will see the milestone probably by July or late June. This was when the United States might hit 2 million cases. So we got to be careful out there. Practice social distancing, everyone. Stay safe, you guys. And Brazil is leading highest confirmed cases. Their trends going up really high according to this chart, followed by Russia, UK, Spain, Italy, India, Germany, Peru. Germany, Peru, India, Turkey, Iran, France, Chile, Mexico, Canada, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, mainland China, all these other countries with their confirmed cases and deaths. Many countries are seeing an uptrend in confirmed cases and deaths. So we'll be watching very closely on these cases across the nation and worldwide. We will have more updates coming soon. New cases over time worldwide. June 4th, 2020, we have seen over 129, 57 confirmed cases worldwide today. New cases over time, we have seen June 4th, new cases of 129, 57 confirmed cases. This June 4th, with the confirmed cases over time worldwide, the trend is still going up in the United States and worldwide. You can see the curve is now flattening sometime, but probably sometime we will see the curve will flatten, but it's not going to flatten now or later. But we'll be watching very closely worldwide. But coronavirus may not be mutating, but experts says there is still potential for danger. And the Washington Post says the biggest challenge for a coronavirus vaccine could be getting countries to share. Well, that's going to be different, and how they're going to do it. We're going to see in the next upcoming months or years or whatever. But let's just move on. Florida reopening met with Florida's daily coronavirus cases and Illinois' coronavirus updates. Testing sites open to all. Navy Pier Pioneer announces reopening. Live updates. Oregon surpasses 44,000 known coronavirus cases. CNN says George Floyd tested positive for coronavirus, but it had nothing to do with his death. Autopsy shows. What's autopsy? So it's just something like they just perform something in you, and I don't want to explain it, it's too weird, but this is family friendly, but I just don't want to say a lot about autopsy, but just search it up. I don't want to talk more about it because it's just something doctors do, like exam or something, but you know what it means. Well, some people know. Only for expert autopsy people. Red alert. So everyone, So here's the United States confirmed cases worldwide. Okay, so New York State still in the highest confirmed cases with over 375, 133 confirmed cases, and over 24,133 deaths so far. So New Jersey's leading those confirmed cases. With over 162, 530 confirmed cases. We got deaths over 11,970 deaths so far. So we got Illinois following the cases, got California, Massachusetts, and my brother's in here. He's trying to do weird things in here, guys. So ignore him. Oh God, he just head slapped me. Please do not do anything stupid. Okay, ignore him, everyone.
Miss Glenn's new bag happier than a puppy.
Can you leave?
It's a trash bag.
Okay. Ah! God, leave my room. This is a recording campaign. Okay. Back to the coronavirus news. Cases. Coronavirus news. Get out! Please. Coronavirus news. Oh God, please stop. God, dude, what are you doing? Just let me do my video. Okay, I'm sorry guys, making the video too long. He is trying to prank me, you guys. I do not want this to happen. He has the baddest prank no one has to face. Let me go back to the coronavirus news. New Jersey still not confirmed cases, followed by Illinois, California, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, Texas, Florida, Michigan, Maryland, Georgia, Virginia, Connecticut, Louisiana, and all these other states which are confirmed cases and deaths. You can pause the video and see your state's confirmed cases and deaths. I don't want to make this video too long, since we got to move on and stuff. But yeah, you can see confirmed cases and deaths for each states and deaths. They're going down and up, trending and stuff. We'll be watching very closely with the confirmed cases and deaths and what's going on in the United States with the local news and updates. I have more news coming up soon. New cases over time in the United States. Yesterday, June 3rd, we have reported 19,699 new confirmed cases over time in the United States. Trend is still going up. The curve is now flattening. This is the results from yesterday's cases over time in the United States. Tests conducted in the United States. This is still the same from June 1st. We have did over 791 tests conducted in the United States June 1st. Local news, top news headlines from the United States. Authors retract study showing hydroxychloroquine was dangerous to hospitalized COVID-19 patients. CNBC says CDC is worried Americans aren't following its advice as numbers of U.S. coronavirus cases continues to rise. NBA approves plans to resume season on July 31. Lancet retracts hydroxychloroquine study. Coronavirus May. Okay, we already read that. Coronavirus U.S. live updates, cases, deaths, and simulators checks today. Okay, let's move on to the tropical center update. But be sure to always wash your hands for at least 20 seconds more. Wear a face mask when you go out to public gatherings, crowded areas like supermarkets and stuff. And make sure to practice social distancing. That's the main goal to stop the coronavirus spreading. Stay at least 6 feet away from the closest person near you, around you like a circle. You're the center and someone is around you. You need to stay 6 feet away from each other. Practice social distancing. Stay safe. Wash your hands for at least 20 seconds or more. And wear a face mask. Stay safe, everyone. Hope everyone's staying safe and taking care. We're all staying home, and hopefully you're watching this video and learning what you're learning. But yeah, let's begin the Invader's Tropical Central Center with Tropical Depression Crystal Ball. Right now, Tropical Depression Crystal Ball is making Mexican landfall right now. We're watching Tropical Depression Crystal Ball continues to produce heavy rain and lack-driven flooding. Expected to move back into the Gulf of Mexico tomorrow night, Friday. This will see the system will track west-northwestward track and aiming to the Louisiana coast. More impacts coming up from this is advisory number 13 from the National Hurricane Center. The latest advisory coming in from Tropical Depression Cristobal. Here's the key messages you can pause the video and read. Let's talk about the arrival time and winds and the earliest most likely arrival time. Let me turn on the 5-day wind speed probabilities. Chances are increasing for wind speed probabilities for probably Louisiana. They're seeing a 20-30% chance of increasing wind speed probabilities. They could expect these tropical force winds near them by Sunday 8 a.m. and around this area by Sunday 8 p.m. The earliest will be off the coast will be probably between Saturday 8 p.m. or later. Threats to Texas is possible. Parts of the Texas coast could see it. Parts of the Louisiana coast has a good chance. We got parts of the Alabama, Mississippi coast. Florida Panhandle could see a minimal threat, but they could see Florida some rain. Probably with the other rain system on the other side. But we're gonna watch the models and see. But you can see the system will be near around these areas. But most likely arrival time will be probably but most likely arrival time will be between Sunday through Monday. So probably this weekend we're going to see U.S. landfall between Sunday 8 p.m. This will be a nearest arrival time with wind speeds making landfall. We could see winds up to 40, 50, 60 miles of winds, sustained winds as it makes landfall. But this system is a tropical depression. It's not going to like de-strengthen, but this will get back into the Gulf of Mexico again. Due to the warm sea surface temperatures, the system will strengthen again as the system moves tracking towards Louisiana. So this will make landfall off the coast of Louisiana between Sunday 8 p.m. near that area also or later. So we're going to be watching very closely. Timing is critical. We will be watching very closely as the system nears U.S. landfall in the next 7 to 80 hours or something. Well, I'm going to tell you soon when we get to the models part. So this is the tropical force waves are cristobal. Here you can see the system past making landfall. It's bringing tropical force waves. Winds, not a lot of winds in this area, but this is the winds over the Bay of Campeche and all that stuff. But this system will track into the Gulf of Mexico later on. Let's move to the warnings cone static images real quick. And let me show you what are we going to expect here. So here's the full forecast of the extended cone. Here's tropical depression cristobal, the 4 p.m. CDC advisory number 13 from the National Hurricane Center. Maximum sustained winds up to 35 miles per hour right now, but this system will track into the Gulf of Mexico again later. Where you can see this moving is at east southeast at 3 miles per hour. So this system is moving northeast southeast right now, but this system will expect to move and track into Louisiana by 1 p.m. Sunday later on. So you can see the system will be tracking as a depression, then a tropical storm. So you can see the system will be moving towards off the coast of Louisiana, then moving into Arkansas, then making probably a northeast track, and probably went up all the way up there, could bring more flooding. So you can see the system will be maximum sustained winds could be up to 60, 65 miles, depending how the system is moving and growing. And the sea surface temperatures are the play a big key role in making the system strengthening. So because of the really warm sea temperatures, this system will be a tropical storm again. So you can see the track of this. It's still staying along, but this will make landfall. This will probably strengthen down to 45 miles up sustained winds. Then it will be at 35 mile sustained winds up here when it reached Arkansas. But probably by 1 p.m. Sunday, this will be near this area. But probably by 8 p.m. Sunday, this will make landfall, and 1 p.m. Monday will be has already made U.S. landfall and into Louisiana, moving to Arkansas by 1 p.m. Tuesday. So we have more information coming out from the Invaders and Invaders Tropical Center in the National Hurricane Center coming up very soon. No sustained winds of tropical force winds. Tropical warnings have been canceled. You can see there's none up here over the Bay of Campeche. The system is in another country called Guatemala, but this is the world turn and enter Mexico again. Then we'll make U.S. landfall off the coast of Louisiana. Key messages, we already read that. Hang on, let me just if you need to see the key messages for Spanish, you read Spanish. Here it is. Here's the key messages in Spanish. You can pause the video and read. Okay, let's move on to the models, and we got more severe weather updates coming up later. And so let's move on to the models, the GFS models we have been waiting for. So here's the forecast models. Tropical Cristobal right here with the outer bands in the eastern quadrant. The system is expected to have bring big impacts to off the coast of Louisiana. You can see the system is a big system due to all the moisture with the system. We have tons of moisture with the system, and you can see we got a storm side back. We got some on the north quadrants of this. You can see they got a nice storm. This could bring more flooding with the system off the coast of Florida Panhandle, but they won't see a lot of tropical force winds. But they could have tropical force tropical warnings, but it's not gonna be close. Only probably parts of Texas, Louisiana, mainly Louisiana will get the threat. Probably maybe Mississippi, parts of Alabama could get a tropical storm warnings. I mean tropical storm watches maybe, but maybe Florida Panhandle could slightly get tropical storm watches, but they might not. So we'll be watching very close with the time of the forecast models. So in the next 78 hours, this system is near probably the next 84 hours is away. So in the next 84 hours, we are seeing U.S. landfall. In the next 84 hours, we'll be watching closely. In the next 84 hours, this time to prepare as this system will make landfall, potentially mean more flooding for Louisiana. Models showing that this system is going to cause more flooding. All the models are agreeing to the more flooding. All the main threats are focused on Louisiana, probably in parts of Mississippi and Arkansas. The system will track northeastward and bringing more rain as it moves northeastward. So we're watching the models real closely and bringing you the live updates and showing you what is to expect and what you need to know on this system. So we'll be watching very closely with the models. So let's move on with the lower dynamics and how this will strengthen. Here's the GFS model showing. Here's tropical depression Cristobal right here in the Mexico region. This system will track west northwestward, then will track into towards Louisiana right here, bullseye to Louisiana, and will make landfall sometime by this weekend. Over Sunday through Monday will be making inland U.S. landfall. The system could be over Texas. Oh, this is the well. We're thinking this is the center will be over Arkansas, according to National Hurricane Center. But the system will be moving towards Arkansas, and the system will track northeastward. So we'll be watching very closely with the models. And this system, I can't tell if this system is making a southward track or a northeastward track. So we're gonna be watching closely on the models. I gotta make sure if I'm not watching it wrong, because it looks like it's making a downturn there. But the National Hurricane Center is saying it's gonna track northeastward. So I can agree into that, or maybe I should look at the forecast models real quick and show you what to expect. So here's the system. Tropical force winds is possible on both quadrants, but a lot of heavy winds. So you can see this system will have the strongest winds, mainly focused into Louisiana as the system becomes a depression later on. But you can see this is going to be a strong system as it makes landfall. So we could see maximum sustained winds up to 50, 60 miles per hour, but I think maximum sustained winds up to 55 miles per hour as it makes landfall. That's my estimated guess as it nears landfall. So we'll be watching very closely with the forecast GFS models and make sure we get the right information and not the wrong information. That's our key goal and protecting everyone here. This is at the Invader's Tropical Weather Center. Here we can watch very closely. We already did this model. Let me show you the wind shear. So the key role. So wind shear has played no key roles, but wind shear did play a key role is making sure that Tropical Storm Cristobal makes landfall into coastal Louisiana. So the wind shear has de-strengthened a bit, but there's less wind shear along this region, so that gives way for Tropical Storm Cristobal to make landfall into Louisiana, off the coast of Louisiana, and later on push it towards the northeast as tracking. Well, you can see we're watching very closely with the model runs and giving live time and timing of the updates on Tropical Storm Cristobal. So we'll be watching very closely in ocean analyzation. So the sea temperatures. This is in Celsius reads, so I'm gonna show you the Celsius and tell you what to expect. So this is in Celsius, but this is still 80 degrees. I can just tell this is all probably between 80 or 90s, but you can see it's 90 degrees in the Eastern Pacific. So this is in Celsius, so gotta calculate that. So here's the sea surface temperatures or SSTs. So this is in Celsius. So you can see we got really warm sea temperatures in the in Gulf of Mexico, and currently you need to redevelop. You need about 26 Celsius and higher SSTs for this system to redevelop as a tropical storm again, and clearly outline 28 degrees Celsius SSTs and higher. So you can see the system will track towards Louisiana into the warmer Gulf of Mexico waters, will produce more flash flooding, damaging winds, and all that stuff. So we gotta be on the lookout. But you can see really warm sea surface temperatures along these ranges and less wind shear. We'll be watching closely with the models. And let me show you the aircraft recon if we got anything on that. I don't know if we have been aircraft recons, but tropical depression Cristobal, this system is right here in the center, right here in this area. But yeah, it got a lot of moisture with this system as it moves, as it's moving. But models are showing that this system could move northeast. This system is showing it will be strengthening to tropical storm intensity because this all the models are because we are getting close to U.S. landfall. This the intensity guidance will show a tropical storm level as possible. So we'll be watching closely. Models are showing northeast track is possible. So I'm right. You can see the track is not changing. It's just northeast pattern. But we will be watching closely with the tracks and all this stuff, giving you live updates and real-time information on what you need to know for June 4th. Storm Prediction Center severe weather outlooks. Here's the enhanced. So today we do have enhanced risk of severe weather for today. For these public areas, Rapid City, Spearfish, Rapid Valley, Sargis, Belly, Forfish, South Dakota. Here we do have the enhanced risk, slight risk regions here. There is enhanced risk of severe downstreams from the Black Hills Victory into south central South Dakota. There's a slight risk of severe downstreams for the western half of Oklahoma and into northwest Texas and the southern half of Pennsylvania into the mid-Atlantic states. Summary: the most likely corridor of severe thunderstorms is across portions of western through south central South Dakota, where very large hail, severe wind gusts, and a couple of tornadoes are possible. Elsewhere, scattered severe thunderstorms are possible in the upper Midwest, southern Great Plains, and upper Ohio Valley to the mid-Atlantic states. Here's the discussion. You can pause the video and read it. And right here, you can watch right here. Enhanced risk of severe weather is possible towards tonight through Friday morning. So we'll be watching very closely. We do have a 5% tornado risk over here for these public areas, 2% in these public areas. So we'll be watching closely and got a tornado risk up there too. Wind risk, we do have a 15% in about 3 of these area zones, 5% of wind risk in a widespread area, and hail risk, we got a hatch area, large hail expected. Here in this area, 30%. If you're in the 30% in the hatch area, you're expecting large hail possible along these regions. Off severe weather is expected with this category. But day 2 outlook, it's just looking like it's calming down. But day 3 outlook, we got more severe weather, enhanced risk again for this early June. So we got marginal risk of severe weather, nothing too severe. To expecting locally severe storms are possible by the afternoon. Strong to locally severe storms are possible Friday afternoon and evening for these locations, regions here. Here's the discussion. Pause video and read it. Marginal risk for these public areas, just going to be for 1, 2, 3, 4 regions. Turn risk, we got less than all 2 areas. Wind risk, 5%. Hail risk, 5%, of course. But day 3 gets really interesting as we do have a enhanced risk of severe weather continuing in the same areas, but this is a different location right here. But Rapid City is still in this area, but we're expecting severe thunderstorms capable of producing large hail, damaging wind gusts, and a tornado threat will be possible in parts of northern plains Saturday afternoon and evening. Here's the discussion. You can read it right here. I'll pause the video and read it. And here for these public areas under enhanced risk, slight risk, marginal risk. This is just only, but we got a hatch area 30%, so that means we could see large hail in this region and damaging wind gusts are possible in this hatch area. This is the main concern. All the severe weather watching here in this area. You can see we do have an enhanced risk of severe weather. We're going to break down the timing and when, what to expect with this kind of severe weather. So let me show you the models real quick. Let me just load it up real quick here. So here's the Cape energy right now. For today, we're expecting a lot of severe weather, but there's some less Cape, not a lot of Cape energy up here over the Rapid City region, but not a lot of the Cape for providing these areas. But we have a marginal tornado risk still possible for this area, but we got a lot of Cape. As we move to Friday, we got tons of Cape in this region here. 60,000, 6,002 Cape. Marginal tornado risk tomorrow too. So probably Friday night we do have enhanced risk. We got more severe weather, marginal tornado risk, widespread severe weather issued here in this light risk region, I believe. So you can see we got a lot of Cape energy here. Friday, more Cape energy, but this continues to Saturday. More severe weather expected for Saturday. A lot of Cape energy, a lot of all these storms can bring tons of energy in these regions and up there in the coldest, but a lot of the energy we're seeing with this system, as you can see as it moves towards. But you can see we're gonna expecting a lot of severe weather as it moves towards the upcoming days. More severe weather on Monday. You can see tornado risks as possible. Clearly outlining tornado risks. So see Monday, probably towards Sunday night through Monday morning, more severe weather is continuing on. So you can see we'll be watching very closely with the model runs and watching what you need to know. And the timing, we're breaking it all down so you guys can know what's going on. But we'll be watching very closely with model runs. Let me just load up the 21Z1. So here, so as it moves on, okay, hang on, guys. Okay, never mind. So as we begin with Thursday night, we're just gonna see steeper cells of storms moving towards these regions, these states or regions. You can see just can start off with small storms, but they're gonna be firing up and they're gonna be being strong storms. This is the first round. This can be a multi-round event. We can see we've got more storms firing up on the system, but yeah, we got more storms back. Here's a round 1, round 2 of the system, but I think that's the last round. But I can't tell because this just only up to this just only goes up to this is not a long HRR. I have to use the HRV4, but this is just the latest model runs you can see. But I think there's only 1 or 2 rounds. I don't think it's a multi-round, but I'm just gonna be watching closely what the model runs versus watching here. But here's the significant terrain perimeter here. You see a lot of terrain energy along these regions. Up here and here, you see a lot of terrain energy. We're watching this regions. A lot of terrain energy, potential terrain energy, and for Thursday night to Friday morning, you see we still got tornado threat possible for these regions. Supercell composite here. You see you've got a lot of energy of these storms firing up as it moves towards some of these states and all these storms firing up and all this stuff. Echo tops, we're expecting 45,000, 35,000 feet in the air. As you can see, this one is about 44,000 feet in the air. This one's about 41,000 feet in the air. So we're going to see probably between a range of 30,000, 45,000 feet in the air of echo tops. You can see strong echo tops, strong bands of supercell storms moving towards the tracking up north, probably tracking up northeast or southeast. So we're gonna be watching very close with these models. Let me show you the HRR rapid refresh because this is much better because it shows you this one's the long track, but yeah, it shows everything too. But you can see we got more rounds of storms coming up on Friday. But Saturday got more storms up here. You can see on Saturday more storms are firing up on Saturday because we have marginal risk. This doesn't show Sunday. I have to use a nav for that. But yeah, significant terrain perimeter showing we got tornado threat still possible for Thursday, Friday, maybe Saturday too. But you can see we got tornado threat right here in these regions. We're watching closely. But yeah, we got tornado threat on Saturday, good tornado threat in these regions. Right here we're watching closely. Let me just load up the nav, the North American mesoscale model. This could be helpful too if we're tracking these storms. You can see really strong method storms moving Friday. Got Saturday more storms, and to storm day Sunday we got more storms coming out, firing up and through Monday. So yeah, we're going to be watching very closely with the model runs and breaking down what you need to know for severe weather for Thursday night through Monday morning, and more severe weather for day 3 outlook, which is Sunday. some probably between Sunday afternoon, Sunday night maybe. But we'll be watching closely and giving the weekend forecast and what you need to know with the severe weather we're watching. So that's all for Invader's weather news coverage for June 4th, 2020. If you're new to this channel, be sure to hit that bell button and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more weather news content you can depend on. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share our content, and hit that bell button and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more weather news. So that's all from Ritter's weather news coverage. Be sure to join Discord server. It's called FS Rick News Weather News Server Hangouts. We like to hang out with the owner. You can friend me, the Weather YT, Invader RBOX. My tag is 9285, and that's all for Invader's weather news coverage. Thanks for watching, everyone. This was your June 4th, 2020 broadcast. See you guys in the next video. Bye. Also, follow me on Twitter at InvaderDip2RBOX. More information in the description above. So yeah, that's all for now. Bye. That's all for Vader's weather news coverage for June 4th, 2020. I'm the Artist Vader. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there and take care, guys. Dun 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 dun. See you guys next video. Bye.